Okay, welcome to this full moon spring equinox practice. Um, Lots of good energies going on right now, and as in good energies, it also could be maybe challenging energies. I personally been feeling a lot of emotional energy the last couple days. I think from the moon. Not sure, but both the full moon energies and the energy of this spring equinox is a lot about renewal. You might be feeling like a release and a shedding and a cleansing of things that you're that are no longer serving you. And sometimes when those things come to surface, they can create a lot of emotion, and sometimes it's hard to release the old person, the old self. And so any transition can be challenging at times. But as we move into spring, the spring equinox is also known as the new year, the new astrological new year. And just as in nature, spring brings this whole rebirth, this whole renewal. Everything that was kind of dried out or died off in the winter is now blossoming again and resurging and renewing. And if we can feel that within ourselves too, then it's a great energy just to tap into. If you're like me, the winter brought on just, a little more hibernation, a little more maybe heaviness in many ways. I kind of developed some unhealthy habits. So for me, this practice and moving into this new season is really about, okay, I'm ready to get healthy again. I'm ready to rise up and get refreshed and energized. And, whatever's coming up that needs to be released, that I can release that and I can just find that renewed sense of self. So that's what we will be focusing on in the practice today and experiencing. Any props that you like to work with within your practice that help assist you, support you, whether it's yoga straps, blocks, or pillows or cushions, grab those. And we will start in a seat, a comfortable seat for you. So I like to sit myself up on a nice cushion. Helps me to sit taller in the spine, relax in the hips. So that can be offered for you as well. If you prefer to be kneeling, feel free to take that. But get yourself comfortable so that you're not distracted by any discomfort in your body. Go ahead and rest your hands, palms down on the knees here so that you just feel a grounding energy connecting to yourself. And close your eyes. Just take a couple moments here just to settle, to come present in your mind, to feel this connection and presence in your body, that connection to your mat and even the earth beneath you. Coming exactly into this moment, so whatever might be occupying your mind, whether it's thinking past, thinking future, thinking about things that are going on in your life and any emotional heaviness, see if you can just step out of that, release that, and really just bring your full attention, awareness to your breath right now. And as you tune into your breath, just allow yourself to focus on your natural rhythmic breath for a few rounds. Just following the movement of the breath within you. And again, this allows us to really come present, to be in this moment right here and now. And now let's begin to slow down the breathing a bit more. So as you inhale, take that very slow rise of the breath, drawing in through the nostrils, moving up in the body. And as you exhale through your nose, see if you can feel that breath moving into the back of the throat and internally into your body, an ujjayi breath. Inhaling through the nose again. And as you exhale, moving the breath to the back of the throat, creating a slight audible sound. Feeling that breath moving internally. And then just keep this breath going for a few more rounds here. Really slowing down, lengthening the breath. So if there is any anxious energy, unnerving energy, any heavy energy, that just simply moving the breath can help move out any of this energy. Shed and release what's no longer serving so that we can draw in peace and light and positivity. as well as this practice serving around the moon energies, the equinox, but just everything that we've all been going through in the world, from one thing to the next, and just constantly needing to cultivate more peace, more love between one another. And that always comes from within ourselves. And we can easily be affected and drawn out of that sense of peace within to what's going on externally. So the more that we can create this strong balance of peace, love within us, compassion, hold strong in that energy within ourselves, and then the more we can share it out, then it moves into the collective consciousness. As long as we keep doing our part, we can help to create those shifts in the world. So I'd like for you just to take a couple moments here to just visualize what spring means to you. Visualize the blossoming of the flowers, the leaves starting to grow in the trees again, the bright colors that spring brings. Bringing in the rains, which brings us this moisture, brings us a cleansing energy. And that feeling, that energetic feeling of spring, again, just of rebirth, the freshness in the air, growth. And just feeling all that energy come into you right now. And again, allowing all the bright colors to come into your vision. Maybe even any smells, the smell of the rain, the smell of the flowers, the smell of the green grass coming into your consciousness. More longer, bright, sunny days, bringing in warmer days as well. Just visualizing, feeling within you all these energies, sensations, scents, colors. And we'll move into a pranayama, a breath practice called Breath of Light, one of my favorites. It helps us just to pull the energy up the body from the base of the spine, moving out any stagnant energy, to uplift and enlighten our energy, to bring lightness to our being, and to bring positivity and release and shed any heavy or negative energies. So this breath is done by taking 7 small sniffs in through the nose. And once you create that 7th inhale, pausing the breath at the top and just holding that lightness of energy right up at the crown, at the 3rd eye. And then a very slow exhale through the nose, bringing that light, positive energy back down into your being. So it's working with the chakras, the 7 energy centers, with each inhale feeling the breath and that light coming up the body through 7 energy centers, pausing the breath right at the top around the 3rd eye and the crown, and slowly exhaling. So let's begin, and then you can move at your own pace once we continue through. So starting with 7 sniffs in the nose. Gentle pause at the top. See if you can just hold that energy of light right at the top of your being. And then very slowly exhale through the nose, feeling that light and energy move back down through your body, all the way to the base of your spine. And again, 7 sniffs in. Pausing, and feel free to pause the breath as long as you feel comfortable. Feel the beauty and the stillness in the pause. When you're ready, a slow exhale through the nose. Feel the light energy move back through your body. And then continue at your own pace here. 7 sniffs in. Feel free to move at a slower pace, quicker pace as needed, comfortable for you. And again, pausing at the top, holding as long as you feel comfortable to remain in that stillness, in that light energy. And when you're ready to release, just a very slow exhale and just feeling the peace within you, the calm within the breath. Continue on your own for several more rounds here. As you continue drawing this light, positive energy into your being, maybe even allow the slightest smile to come across your mouth and feel that uplifting energy. And just move through one more complete round of this breath. Once you've completed that exhale, just remain still. Return to a steady rhythmic breath in and out of your nose. See if you can hold this light energy, this positive energy, this peaceful energy within you, feeling uplifted, elevated. Observe any shifts that you feel from that breath practice. Beautiful. I'd like you to keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands together at your heart, pressing the palms together. Just feel that energy in your heart, also feeling this balance of energies. Our right and left side, our masculine and feminine energies, that strength and empowered side matching and balanced with our loving, compassionate side, the sun and the moon. Feeling that balance at the heart space. And as we continue to invoke and envision these feelings and energies of spring, of renewal, of rebirth, and this beauty encompassing all of that. Moving into a layup practice known as blooming lotus. Hands start at the heart center, and as you start inhaling through the nose, the hands will slowly rise up just above the crown of the head. And once your hands reach the top of the head there, begin to open the hands and create the beautiful shape of a lotus flower, just gracefully moving in an energetic sense. Eyes closed and just visualizing the shape you're creating. As many petals as you like, and once you complete that shape, hands will come back to the heart center, completing with that exhale. So the inhale, the hands slowly rise up to the crown of the head. And with a very slow exhale, creating that beautiful shape of a lotus flower. The lotus flower represents and symbolizes this beauty that rises up out of mud, murky waters, and blossoms into this beautiful, radiant flower. So calling on that energy, invoking that same sense within us, that we are rising up out of any darkness, any heaviness, that beauty that resides within us, blossoming just as the beautiful lotus flower does. So this lay movement is meant to bring this feminine energy, feminine essence, moving with grace, moving with energy, and just simply moving with this visualization, drawing within yourself. So continue through these, keeping the eyes closed and just simply creating this beauty. Feeling of that beauty is coming within you, blossoming and radiating out in this beautiful shape you're creating. Continue. A few more rounds here. Feeling this fluid movement, graceful movement, this beautiful feminine energy that we all carry within us. I'd like you to complete one more round. Once the hands are back at the heart, just sit there again, breathing deeply into your heart space, feeling that deep love that resides within you, not only the love that we share outwardly, but the love that we have for self, acceptance, and then go ahead and open up your eyes. Bring your hands back down to your knees. Feel free to adjust your seat anytime you like. You can come off of any props if you want. We're going to begin moving the body a little bit here, keeping with the flowing energy. So with the hands on the knees, as you inhale, just pull your body forward. And as you exhale, make a nice big circle around to the right, rounding the spine, and around to the left. Inhaling as you come forward, and then as you exhale, just completing that circle. So feeling free to move organically here with what feels good for you, at your own pace, at your own range. And we're just creating this movement to loosen up into the spine and the hips. The energy's here, holding the element of water, fluidity, flow. Our hips hold that energy of creative essence as well. So being able to feel this creativity within ourselves and moving forward in life. Working through any tension within the physical body as well. Let's go ahead and move in the opposite direction for a few now. Feeling this coordination, the breath and movement together as one. Good, and then bring yourself back to center, sitting up tall through the spine. We'll keep a hold on to the knees. As you inhale, stretch forward again, pulling shoulders back, opening the heart. As you exhale, curl and round, tucking the belly and the chin, rounding upper back. Inhale to pull forward again. And as you exhale, round back. You can move as slowly as you want, moving with the breath, or feel free to pick it up just a little quicker to create a little more dynamic energy, if that's what's calling you here. So bringing the energy now up from the hips and the lower body into the upper body. The upper energy centers in the heart, the shoulders, the upper spine. Nice deep breaths with the movements. When we breathe into the upper body, we're cleansing our lymphatic system as well. And we're going to make these movements bigger now using the arms. So create a cactus arm now. And as you inhale, elbows drop back and together. And as you exhale, elbows come towards each other, rounding. Inhale, back and together. And exhale, rounding. So continuing this movement, but seeing if you can expand the movement in the body. Expand the breath as well. Moving beyond the levels of comfort to find more expansion. Cracking open. Shedding and releasing anything unwanted, not serving. Nice, keep it up just a few more rounds. Often when we do these kriyas, which are repetitive movements, the body might start to feel tension when you're working through stuff. So see if you can find that energy to help move through. Utilize the breath to move through and clear out any resistance. Just a few more here. Last one. And then bring the hands right up to the shoulders, elbows open wide, sitting up tall. As you inhale, twist to the left now, and as you exhale, twist to the right. Inhaling left, exhaling right. The breath is in and out of the nose. Eyes closed, holding the focus between the eyes at the third eye point. Move at your own pace and at your own range, but try to develop a steady rhythm right now, the breath and movement together. And anytime we create a twisting movement, we're creating that cleansing action Not only opening the spine, but internally in our body, cleansing, rinsing out our organs. Do what feels good in your body here. Keeping the elbows open wide, spine tall and lifted, and the head just neutral on the spine here. Get into a nice steady rhythm. I like to think of kriyas as like running a marathon. You're doing the same action for a long duration. You're getting in the zone, getting into the rhythm, creating a moving meditation. Nice, just a few more. And then come center, keep the position as it is. Take a nice deep breath, pulling from the lower spine all the way up to the crown of the head. And then pause the breath at the top. Gently pull your pelvic floor muscles in and up, a root lock, to seal that energy and draw the energy up. Hold one more moment here. And then a nice deep exhale, relaxing everything. Hands down to the knees, stay lifted through the chest and spine, eyes closed. Take a couple deep breaths. And as the body becomes still, see if you can feel that dynamic energy moving within you. Nice, staying right here, eyes remain closed. Pull the chin down slightly to the chest, keeping a long neck. And then as you inhale, shrug the shoulders up to the ears and exhale, shoulders down. Inhale up, down, up, down. The breath is still in and out of the nose here, in a fairly strong, rapid movement to help clear out any tension in the neck and the shoulder area. This one especially, I find I start to get some resistance as we hold a lot in the shoulder area. So again, you want to find that relaxation into any tension. Moving with the breath, softening into the movement. Seeing if you can get into that zone. Steady rhythm. Stay with it just a few more here. Good. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Take that brief pause. See if you can pull the pelvic floor muscles in and away from the ground. Feel the energy rising up. Hold. And then exhale, release everything. Relax the shoulders deeply. Stay tall through the spine. And then draw the chin all the way down to the chest and begin rolling the head around in a circular motion. Same direction for a few times. If you're working with any neck injuries, feel free to just do half circles here. Move at your own pace and just gently loosen up. Good. Switch the direction for a few. And then sit up nice and tall again. Lift the spine, feel that length through the crown, or radiating out of the crown of the head as well. We're gonna work on a breath of fire here, which is done by pulling the belly in and out. And the belly comes in as you exhale. So you can start with an inhale through the nose with a relaxed belly. And as you exhale through the nose, the belly draws in sharply. Inhaling, relax, and exhale the belly in. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Keep that going. You can keep it really slow. If you've done this before and are comfortable, you can make it quicker. All right. Just do your best. If it's more comfortable, you can do it out of the mouth. And that might help the belly move better. Otherwise, in and out of the nose. Now we'll bring the arms up to a V over the head. Let's tuck the thumbs into the hands and wrap the fingertips around. And this becomes what's known as ego conqueror or aura expander. So we're bringing the energy up and out of our heart. We're bringing the energy from the navel, from the ego into the heart center. So find the strength here, the pumping of the navel, the power of the breath, and feeling that strength just coming out of the heart center, radiating out. This breath practice is great to do every morning just to reset. If you're feeling heaviness, if you're feeling depression, sadness, anything, it can help to shift the energy and get more into a heart space. If you're struggling with the movement of the belly, just take it at your own pace. I will mention, if any ladies are on your menstrual cycle, that you should keep this very light, or maybe just even a long, deep breath. Not much motion at the navel at all. Otherwise, keep going for a bit more here. See if you can keep the eyes closed, the attention between the eyes up at the third eye. Feel the energy that you're cultivating at the navel center, and that energy is rising up to the heart and then radiating out. It's a great action to cleanse the digestive system and to strengthen the abdominal muscles as well. So you might feel fatigue in the navel center. So we can build strength by doing this often. Just try it a little longer here. Feel your empowerment. Doing great, just a bit longer. Often it's our mind that tells us we need to stop. See if you tell yourself, yes, I can. I am strong. All right, take another deep breath in, pulling all the energy up, holding the breath at the top, and without looking, bring your thumbs to touch together overhead. Press the fingers or stretch the fingers to the sky, and just hold one more moment, stretch up through the body. And as slowly as you can, exhale, opening the arms nice and wide, clearing all the energy around you to that auric field. And then bring the hands to the knees with the palms facing up. Press your index finger and thumb tip together for Gyan Mudra. Close the eyes. Just sit still, breathe deeply here. And just simply observe. Observe what's going on in the mind. Observe the energy at the navel and the heart. Relax from any tension. Feel your own experience. There's no right or wrong. There's no judgment. All right. Final one here to really build up some extra energy, cleanse and clear a little more, gets a little more strength and empowerment. This is called Prana Shakti. So arms start up in a V, the fingers are spread open wide here to start. We take a deep breath in through the nose here. And as we exhale, we make fists, bring the fist by the sides of the body, and exhale through the teeth. Shh, nice and strong. So inhale through the nose, arms up, and exhale through the teeth. Shh. Inhale up, exhale. Shh. Shh. Beautiful, keep it going. Nice strong breath with the movement. Keep it at a nice steady rhythm. You can move quicker if you like, getting a little more dynamic energy. Eyes could be open with a strong focus straight forward, or the eyes can be closed with the energy and attention between the brows at the third eye. Shh, 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 shh. Again, this one you might start to feel the fatigue. The body might want to, or might tense up, and the mind might want to stop. See if you can just find the energy, the breath to continue moving, to relax into any tension, and find the ease of the movement. With this movement of striking at the ribs, again, we're helping to clear out, cleanse the lymphatic system. We're strengthening the arms and the spine, and just creating this dynamic, energized energy. Shh, shh. Stay with your own pace, your own rhythm. Find that empowerment within to stick with it just a bit longer. Shh, 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 shh. You got it. Just a bit more. Shh, 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 Beautiful. Inhale, arms up, spread the fingers wide, open up through the heart. Hold the breath. See if you can pull the root lock, the pelvic floor muscles in and up again. Hold. And then exhale, slowly, slowly relax, opening the arms wide, bringing the hands back to the knees, palms up. Gyan Mudra, index finger thumb tip touch. Eyes closed. Breathe deeply here. Let any tension dissolve. But feel that uplifted energy within you, the sense of renewal, resurgence, invigoration, empowerment. Beautiful. Go ahead and open your eyes. Let's uncross the legs and just shake the knees out a little bit. We've been sitting for a long time, so just relieve the knees a little bit. And let's come around onto hands and knees into a tabletop position. Let's get some flow going and get all this power and energy into our whole body now. So once you're on your hands and knees, separate the hands right underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. Fingers wide as well, and press into the fingers to help support the wrists here. Feel the length of the spine and the neck. Now with your inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, lift the chest, and tilt your tailbone up, and exhale into a cat pose, tucking the tail, navel in, and chin in, rounding upper back. Continue through, inhaling cow, opening the chest, and then exhaling to round into your cat. You can move nice and slow with the breath or pick it up a little quicker if you prefer, keeping that building of the energy. Just make sure you're coordinating your breath with your movement and just creating this beautiful mobility into the spine, the chest, shoulders. Take about 3 more rounds. Nice, and then coming right back to your tabletop. Strengthen the arms a little more, pull the navel in, tuck your toes under. Let's press to downward facing dog. Stretch your hips back, press your chest back. Press the heels towards the mat, but feel free to keep a slight bend to the knees as needed. And then feel the strength through the arms as you open the body deeply here. You can stay still a couple breaths or take any movement you want, maybe pedaling out the legs or shaking the head around. Creating an opening. Deep breaths here. Relax the jaw. One more breath, balance out any movements. And then settle back into that down dog. See if you can press the heels a little deeper, chest back 1 more inch. And then walk your feet to the top of the mat, come into a standing forward fold, keeping the feet separated about hip distance here. Bend the knees as much as you need to allow the body to come into a fold and release. You could grab the elbows, hang into ragdoll, releasing shoulders, maybe sway side to side. Or to feel a deeper stretch to the legs, maybe grab the backs of the legs, pulling your body towards the thighs. Relax your neck and jaw. Nice deep breaths, and we're allowing the blood flow to move into the upper body, which helps calm the nervous system, stimulate the higher energies, higher consciousness energies. 1 more breath here. Good, bend the knees deeper, tuck your chin into your chest, and slowly roll up through your spine, moving 1 vertebra at a time. Once you're up, open the arms wide, sweep the arms overhead. Bring the palms to touch and draw the hands down at the heart center. Elbows open wide, palms pressed together, shoulders relaxed. Feel a nice strong grounding energy through your feet. Firm the thighs. Pull the low belly in and feel a length of the low back to the ground. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. We'll take some Surya Namaskar C's, some sun salutations, offering some deep stretching as well. Inhale, sweep the arms open and up, bringing the palms to touch. Feel a lift of the chest. And then exhale, hands through the heart as you slowly fold forward. Feel free to bend the knees in every fold. Next, inhale, come to a halfway lift, pull the chest forward, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the hands to the mat, step your left leg back and lower the left knee into a nice deep lunge. Slowly sweep the arms back up, option to bring the palms to touch or stay apart. And then feel a gentle hug of the inner thighs together for stability and see if you can soften into the hips. Start to lift the chest and possibly lift the gaze. 2 more breaths here. Good, 1 more breath. And release the hands down to the ground. Tuck your back toes under and lift your back knee. We'll step into a high plank. Feet at the back of the mat, shoulders over the wrists, strong arms and navel. Feel free to drop the knees or keep them lifted. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, slowly lower, half or all the way to the mat. Hugging elbows by the ribs. Release the tops of the feet. Inhale, pull the chest forward and up, cobra or up dog. And then exhale, move back to a down dog. Tuck the toes and shift the hips back. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, step the right leg forward between the hands, keeping the back knee off the ground. And as you inhale, pull the chest forward a bit. Then exhale, step back to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, stand up, sweeping the arms overhead, palms to touch. Exhale, hands at the heart center. Again, inhale, arms open and up, bringing the palms to touch. Feel the lift of the chest here. Exhale, slowly fold forward again. Next breath in, lengthen the spine, come halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands. This time step the right leg all the way back and lower the right knee down. Nice deep lunge into the hips. Slowly lift up the body and the arms towards the ceiling. Hands can touch or be apart. Feel a deepening and opening of the hips, but strength of the inner thighs hugging together, belly in. 2 deep breaths here. Begin to lift the heart a little more, possibly the chin. Nice. 1 more breath. Release the hands back down to the ground. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the back knee. And then step into your high plank again. Knees can be on the ground or lifted. Feel the strength in the entire body. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly lower. Elbows hug the ribs, lowering in one piece. Inhale, tops of the feet to the mat. Peel the chest up. And exhale, press back to down dog, tucking the toes under. Nice deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale the left leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, step the left foot forward between the hands, keeping the back knee lifted. As you inhale, lift the chest a bit more. Then exhale, step forward, fold top of the mat. Inhale, stand up again, sweeping the arms up to the ceiling, palms meet. Exhale, hands at the heart center. Take a pause, a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Let's go through the whole sequence one more time and connecting it all together. 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, arms up, palms touch, lift the chest. Exhale, slowly fold forward, moving with your breath here. Inhale, come to a halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step the left foot back and lower the left knee. Inhale, rise up, lift the chest, lift the arms. Exhale, hands back down, tuck the back toes and step into your high plank. Take an inhale in your plank. Exhale, slowly lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, chest up for cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot forward, keeping the back knee lifted. Take a breath in to lift the chest. Then exhale, step forward, fold top of the mat. Soften the body. Inhale, stand up, sweeping the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands back down to the heart. Beautiful. Moving with the breath. Last salutation here. Inhale, arms up, lift the heart. And exhale, fold forward. Nice deep breaths with the movement. Inhale, rise up, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg back, lower the right knee down to the ground. Firm the legs. Inhale, arms up, lift the heart. Exhale, hands to the mat, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Inhale, step into your high plank, knees can be up or down. And exhale, slowly lower, maintaining your strength. Flip the feet, inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward, keeping the back knee lifted. As you inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step forward, full top of the mat. Inhale, stand up, sweeping the arms up to the ceiling. And exhale, hands to the heart, and take a little pause. Maybe even close the eyes. Ground down through the feet, feel connected to the earth, and then feel that lightness of energy connecting to the sun, rising up. One more breath here. Good. A standing kriya now called painting your aura, another one of my favorites. Feet will either be hip distance or as wide as you like here. It's just a very simple movement here. Nice cleansing action. Inhale, arms sweep up, lifting the chest. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the body down and the arms way back behind you. Inhale up and exhale back. And that's all it is. Inhaling and exhaling. So this is called painting your aura. As we sweep the arms like this, we're just clearing, cleansing the auric field, or painting. So again, if you envisioning the colors, the feelings of spring, of the flowers, of the trees, bringing all of that into your energy field here. At the same time, clearing and cleansing any unwanted energy or emotion. Breath can be in and out of the nose, or feel free to take a nice deep exhale out of the mouth. And be as free as you can here. Feeling the strength of the legs, support the movement. Nice big opening to the upper body with the breath, opening the heart. Nice, keep it up, a few more here. Let's do 3 more rounds. What are you clearing out and what are you calling in? Good. The next time you rise up, stay there. Deep breath in. Spread the arms open. Open the heart. And as you exhale, bring the hands at the heart center, pressing the palms together. Connect the thumbs right at the heart and see if you can just feel your invigorated heart beating right now. Open, strong, grounding energy into the earth, light energy rising up. Deep breaths here. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep the arms back up to the ceiling. Lift the heart. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up to a halfway lift. And then exhale, you're welcome to step directly to down dog, or you can move through a chaturanga dandasana flow if you prefer, moving with the breath. And we meet in downward facing dog. Next, inhale, lift the right leg up. As you exhale, come into a half pigeon. Bring the right knee behind the right wrist. Drop your back knee and then slide your leg back to sink into the hips. Feel free to use a cushion, a pillow underneath your right glute to sit on for extra support, or even under the upper body to rest down on here. If this posture doesn't feel good, you can lie on your back instead, right foot on left thigh in a figure 4 as we work into the right outer hip and glute. Whichever expression you're in, close the eyes, tune back into your breath, and find some nice deep, deep breaths here. With each exhale, feeling that cleansing, releasing energy, opening up into our hips, again, that creative essence, that fluidity, that flowing energy. Relax everything, soften the jaw, the neck. See if you can slow down your breathing again. It's important to have a balance of our strong energy, our masculine energies, when we need to rise up in the world, and a balance with the more yin energy, that softness, the compassion, when we need to surrender and allow and accept, to bring more peace and calm. Good, about 3 more deep breaths here. Good, then press yourself all the way back up to your downward facing dog. Stretch out the legs again. Feel free to just pedal out your legs here. For more, you can lift your right leg up, bend the knee, and open the hip. If you want to try flipping your dog, place the right foot to the ground, lift the hips, and stretch out into a back bend. Wherever you're at, one more breath. And then either return right to down dog. If you're craving another Chaturanga Dandasana flow, you can take that movement to meet back into a downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. So you inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, come into your half pigeon on this side, placing left knee behind the left wrist. Drop the right knee and then just sink into your hips. And again, use support as needed. It might be different on this side. Using support to bring more comfort to the body so the body can relax and open up. If you chose to on the other side, you can lie on your back, take a figure 4 instead. Try not to force anything, but find that allowing, surrendering, just by breathing, letting the body release and open up in its own time. Keep the mind present on the breath. And with each exhale, feeling a release, a letting go, anything that's no longer serving. Shedding the old, breathing in the renewal. About 3 more deep breaths here. Let go. And then press yourself back up, downward facing dog. Again, take any movements you want here. Option to lift the left leg, bend the knee, open the hip, and maybe flip the dog, placing left foot to the ground behind the right leg, lifting the hips to a back bend. Wherever you're at, one more deep breath. And then find your way back to down dog with or without any flow in between. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. And then come down onto the hands and knees. Take a seat onto the mat. Coming back into a comfortable seat again. If you want to prop yourself back up on a cushion or be kneeling, feel free to do so. Coming back into a breath practice and a meditation here before we complete the practice. So sitting up tall through the spine, we're having a couple different elements going on in this breath and meditation practice, using some hand mudras as well. This particular breath is called Amrita, which means breath of nectar. And this breath helps to feel our sense of immortality, our infinite nature. It also helps to feel our connection to universal energy, receive nourishment from the universe and earth, and then help to deliver that back out. So it's the giving and receiving as well. And overall feeling this nourishment of what earth and spring and all this energy can offer. So the first mudra we started is called Hiranyagarbha mudra. Let me just come closer with my hands so you can see. Basically, all the fingers are touching together and the thumbs, but there's a nice big space between the hands there. In your seat, we start with that mudra. The fingers are pointing down right at our pelvic area. We slowly bring the hands up, and then right about at the heart, we switch the hands to face up. And then we bring the bottoms of the hands together with the 3 fingers spread open. The pinkies and thumbs are touching. So we're creating a lotus shape here. This is a lotus flower shape. All right, so we came from this, and then we switch to that. Lotus mudra, right at the heart. We continue the hands up just to about the crown, and then keeping the pinkies together, we offer our hands out and lower all the way back down. And then we just come back to the beginning mudra, slowly rising up. Right at the heart, we move into our lotus, up to the crown, and then offering out slowly. So it's a very slow movement. And then we match the movement with a breath. The breath is sipping in through the mouth as if you're sipping through a straw. Just like that. And then the exhale is through the nose. So you want to have the breath in the hands as slowly as you can. And I find that sipping through the mouth, I can actually do a very long breath in, and then the exhale. Obviously, you'll move at your own range. You want to try to coordinate the hands in the inhale, slowly, simultaneously moving up to the crown. So you should reach the peak, the top of your inhale at the crown, and then when you exhale, you offer out. Let's try a few together, and then you can go on your own. So sipping through the mouth. Exhaling through the nose, very slow. Trying to keep a continuous movement of the arms and moving right back into that breath. Keep going. When you feel comfortable enough, close your eyes, move at your own pace. Continuous breath in the mouth. Hands are switching at the heart to lotus. Continue rising with the breath. And then exhaling out of the nose, offering hands out. And then just tune into your own experience, your breath, the movement of the hands, the feeling, this drawing energy from the earth, the universe, receiving that nourishment into your own being, and then feeling that you are offering that back out into the collective, giving back. Continue moving as slowly, as gracefully as you can, breath and movement together, and just drop in to this meditative breath practice. Feeling the cycle of the movement and the breath, just like the cycle of life, the cycle of the seasons. Always changing, always reinventing, flowing. Use this practice to tune in deeply, to bring the mind and keep the mind present and focused here and now. Three more rounds. Drop in. And just complete this final round here. Once you've completed, I'd like you to just hold that lotus mudra right at your heart center. So that means the bottoms of the hands are touching, pinkies and thumbs, middle three fingers spread open, just like the blossoming of the lotus flower. This mudra connecting to our heart energy and feeling that beauty blossoming, the beauty within us radiating out, that renewal. Just like we move into this spring and this renewal, rebirth, growth. Bring your visuals back in of what spring feels like to you, looks like to you, what it brings into your energy and into your being. The lightness, positive energy, all the visuals of the colors, the scents, the smells, the freshness. And you're welcome to complete this meditation this practice by lying down in a shavasana now. Or you can stay seated, releasing the hands back down to the knees, palms up, or any favorite mudra you'd like. Remaining in this space you're in this energy, quiet, still, reflective. If you're choosing to be on your back, lie down, get comfortable, palms facing up. And whether you're seated or lying down, just hold the energy of lightness, of positivity, this feeling of renewal and rebirth, radiance. Stay connected to a gentle, fluid breath movement within you. Allow yourself to be in this moment right here and now. Enjoy the energy. And as we integrate this practice and all the energies of this practice, we integrate the energies of this spring equinox, this astrological new year, the rebirth, the renewal of this season. We call in more peace to ourselves, share that peace outwardly, and to all beings equally everywhere. equally deserving of peace. May all beings be everywhere, be happy and free. Peace, peace, peace. And begin to deepen your breath again. Bring an awakening back to the body and mind. Wiggling the fingers, the toes. Circle your ankles and wrists. Gently move your head side to side. If you're on your back, stretch yourself out to a full body stretch. And if you're seated, you can stretch the arms up, taking a deep breath in and relaxing with a deep exhale. If you're on your back, roll to your side, take a pause in fetal pose. If you're seated, bring the hands to the heart. And then everybody bring yourself back up to a seat with the hands together at the heart center. Take a little moment here just to feel how you feel from the practice. All the energies that we invoke as we move into this next season, this astrological new year, this equinox, this renewal of self. Together, let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. And I'll close the practice creating the sound of Om. You're welcome to join or receive. Deep breath to prepare. And then bring your hands from your heart up to your mind. Thumbs pressed between the eyes, third eye point. Higher mind, higher consciousness. May we be guided more from our hearts than from the mind. Let's honor each other Let's honor the practice. Let's honor all beings everywhere equally in divine love and light. Namaste. I thank you for joining this practice. I hope that you received from this practice and that you can move into the day and into this next season a little more refreshed and renewed and in positivity and light, peace. I just want to share with you all that I have a yoga retreat. It's a yoga, nutrition, and nature retreat in southern Utah, right near Zion National Park, coming up at the end of April 21st to the 25th. And it's a beautiful experience to practice yoga, to learn about cooking and eating healthy foods and mindfully. We have a chef, a wellness chef, that teaches you, beautiful, lovely recipes, and you're eating all of her food. And then we spend time in nature, so we're rejuvenating in that way as well. So all the information is on my website, tinydanceryogi.com. If you have any questions, you can reach out. It's happening in just about a month, so if you're interested, reserve your spot. There's a few rooms left, and I hope to see you again soon, sometime, somewhere. Namaste.